Greetings and salutations, my fellow gamers. My name is AFarCryAway, and today we're going to be talking about Metro Exodus, which is what I thought was going to be called Metro 2035 based off of the books, but they actually decided to go with a different title, indicating that they might be doing, I mean, they've always been a little bit, or a lot of bit, separated from the novels. I still need to read them. I have the audiobook for the first one, but I just haven't really gotten into it as much as I should have by now. But I am going to eventually get around to listening to the audiobook. But I just really wanted to talk about how hyped I am for this, and a few expectations and things I have for the game, and also some comments about people saying that this game is going to compete with Far Cry 5 and what I kind of think about that. Firstly, attention to detail in this game is freaking astounding. I mean, every single Metro game has been very, very good about this. Everything in the Metro tunnels has a very cluttery vibe to it. Like, there's just lots of bones and irradiated items laying about. And you might be thinking this is just trailer magic, which, you know, admittedly, most of this gameplay is. But, I mean, I can almost 75% assure you that the final game is going to be very close, if not exactly, representative graphically, just like this trailer is. Another thing, like I said, I wanted to address real quick was the whole, like, Far Cry 5 competing with this kind of debacle. So, I don't know why people have that in their head. Maybe because they saw the part where it goes kind of open world, and I can kind of see where they're coming from. But if you've ever played the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series before, I think that's more of what they're going for. And if it's anything like S.T.A.L.K.E.R, if it is, you know, open world, as it's sort of hinting at, then we're probably not going to see it competing necessarily with Far Cry 5, but more other survival games, which is what I'm hoping for, at least. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think the Metro series needs to be open world. It never needed to do that. But if there was any game to continue, like, the legacy of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series, it would be Metro. Thus, Exodus makes sense because they kind of want to do their own thing with the Metro license. So, I'm behind that. Also, we have Artyom, our boy Artyom, as a returning character. So he's back. That's awesome. And I believe at the end of this trailer you see Anna, I believe her name was, from Last Light on the train. So pretty cool all around. Liking where this game is going. As you can see here, he has a nifty, thrown together looking crossbow. I really dig the art style of the weapons from Metro. They've always had this kind of thrown together look. Just like the Bastard SMG. I really love that gun. I love guns called the Bastard. It just makes you feel good. And I've always loved how they used ammunition as currency, because in Fallout, I never really understood the whole bottle caps thing. I mean, I get that it harkens back to the original games, but it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why is, like, I mean, maybe because they're abundant, but not too abundant. But I think the whole ammunition as currency makes sense, just like how gasoline or food would be currency and water would be currency in a post-apocalyptic situation. But ammunition almost makes more sense because you can use ammunition in mass to take the resources from someone else. So it kind of makes sense to trade ammunition around in a way. And this badass looking thing breaks through the wall. This is definitely scripted, but still very awesome and very reminiscent of the other Metro games. They had monsters that they would throw at you that were very scary and very large, but usually in more like scripted events. Also, I have a really big thunderstorm going on outside, so I'm not even sure if this commentary is going to be saved. The computer might just explode in front of me. So if you hear any thunder in the background, I apologize. But goddamn, is that cool. I love this trailer. I think I've cut the audio from it, but that's just like, because copyright reasons. They're using like the 28 days later theme, and I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. Also, really quick note I wanted to make about that train is that you can see there's a lot of luggage strapped to it, and there was also like a lot of, you know, nice little living quarters inside. I wonder why they're going on this exodus, you know? They can breathe on the surface now, which is a huge deal. Not exactly, I don't really remember the ending to Last Light, that's why I'm playing through it again right now. but I don't know if they got the air, you know, breathable again, or if that's just what time has done, but not a lot of time has passed between Last Light and this game. So maybe, I mean, I must be forgetting something. I guess maybe you made the surface air breathable again. And maybe this game is you just trying to explore the outer world and establish, maybe like living outposts and things like that. Or maybe you're just looking for resources to survive on the train. Either way, it's still going to be a really cool game. I don't see them screwing this up. Like, I honestly don't see, like, every Metro game has had this quality standard that has been good. The original game was falling flat in some places, but admittedly, like, the Redux fixed a lot of that. And I think, you know, unless they make a really bad PC port of Metro Exodus or something, or like something goes horribly wrong with this game, I see this being a #1 2018 game. This could be Game of the Year for me, honestly, because the others were just so good. So, yeah, that's all I got on Metro Exodus. Please like, favorite, subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff they always ask you to do. And feel free to stick around this channel. I do like S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I like Metro, I like doing videos on them when I can. So if you're into that kind of stuff, stick around, and maybe go look at some of my previous S.T.A.L.K.E.R content. It's really good stuff, actually. I'm not trying to toot my own whistle here, but it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.